Alright. Welcome to the 2018 CrossFit Mobile Member Spotlight. We have a special guest with us this afternoon by the name of...
I'm Phillip Johnson.
Phillip Johnson. Phillip, where are you from and how long have you been doing CrossFit?
Well, I'm from Mobile and I've lived in Mobile most of my life, except for about 10 years I was in Nashville, but I've been back in Mobile since 1991.
91, okay. And how long have you been doing CrossFit?
I've been doing CrossFit. This October will be 5 years.
5 years, okay. Have you always been doing it at CrossFit Mobile, or did you?
I have.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So, how did you get started doing CrossFit here at CrossFit Mobile?
Okay, well, I'd always, the story kind of goes a long way back. My brother got me interested in fitness when I was about 13. I had an older brother, and so I've always been really interested in sports and fitness, so I've always been a member of some kind of gym here in Mobile somewhere. And really interesting. I was really getting bored with the routine I had. I was approaching my 50th birthday, and I was going to the gym just pretty much just to kind of check the box. It's one of those things where you just go in there, nobody really talks to each other, not really a sense of community or anything. And I was getting really bored with it, so I'd been watching some CrossFit on television, some of the CrossFit games.
Sure.
And I was really starting to get interested in it. It looked like a lot of fun, so I just started. I pulled up an app on an iPhone at my old gym, and would just kind of piece together WODs, whatever I could find around there. I would just go to the back room and try to do whatever was the WOD for the day or whatever. And then my wife kind of took notice because I kept talking about it all the time.
Right.
So my 50th birthday was coming up, and so my wife's pretty good about giving great birthday presents. So she didn't know if it was going to be like a hit or a miss, or what she was going to, give me. But she ended up giving me a 3-month membership to CrossFit Mobile.
Okay.
So,
which location was that at?
So this was at the Sillinger Road, West Mobile location.
Okay.
So this was 5 years ago.
Wow. Okay.
So I turned 50 years old, and I walked in on a Saturday, and people just kind of grabbed me, pulled me in. It was a team wide, and worked out with 2 people. One of them still goes here. One of them moved away. But after that point, I don't think I can honestly say I've never been back into a regular gym. From that point on my 50th birthday, I'll be 55 in October. It's just been part of my life.
Okay.
The whole CrossFit experience, and I just really enjoyed it. As a matter of fact, I kind of did the same thing with my son on Christmas. Christmas, a couple years after I joined, I had given him a 3-month membership to CrossFit Mobile for Christmas. And so Coach Ethan, he is now our coach, and I went with him and helped him get his level 1, so he's been our coach here.
Okay.
So I've been real proud of that, and it's a lot of fun to be able to work out with your son and compete with him and work out with him.
Good deal. So you've been doing CrossFit for 5 years, so you've been in the CrossFit community that long. So one question we like to ask everybody is, what's the biggest misconception that you think people outside of the CrossFit community think about CrossFit?
Well, what I always hear, people will always ask you if you're halfway in shape. People these days will just ask you, hey, what do you do to stay in shape?
Right.
If you bring up CrossFit, you get all kinds of responses. Either someone has a friend that does CrossFit, or they've heard about CrossFit, they heard you get hurt all the time, they heard there's a lot of injuries, which is not true.
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, I've never been more healthy in my whole life. So a lot of the misconceptions are that, I can't do all that stuff, which is not true.
Right.
Everybody hears from, we have kids all the way up to folks my age or older, and whatever the WOD is that day, you can scale it to fit whatever you need to scale it to do, but I think the great part of it is that everybody's doing the same workout.
Right.
And the community just really pushes you to push hard and do your best. That's a great thing. But there's a lot of misconceptions about it. People ask you, they'll always make up an excuse. Well, I'm not that kind of an athlete, or I do this, or I do that.
Right.
And, my challenge to them back is, well, why don't you come up on a Saturday and I'll work out with you? Saturday's team day, and I genuinely mean it when people ask me. And I've had a few people that took me up on the challenge, and they came up and worked out with me on a Saturday, in a team workout, and a lot of them have joined CrossFit, just because of the invite and the community that we have. But everybody comes up with this excuse not to do stuff, but I think half of life is just show up.
Right.
Show up, something great's going to happen.
That's right. I agree with that. So as far as in terms of, well, let me ask you this first. Are you a goal-oriented person, just in life in general? And then I have a two-part question.
Yeah, in life in general, I do set goals.
Okay.
I try to set goals that I know are achievable. And even in CrossFit, over 5 years, I've set goals, and I set them even as short as the workout. I'll look at what the workout is for the day, and I'll even try to set a goal for that particular workout.
Okay.
Even down to that level. I'll set long-term and short-term goals.
Okay. So, do you have any fitness goals within the next 3 to 6 months? Is there a particular movement you've been struggling with, maybe double unders or handstand push-ups, and that you're working on, that you're trying to meet, or just? Well,
I guess my biggest fitness goal is, and I kind of use the Open every year sort of as a benchmark. This past year, that was my 5th Open.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So my benchmark is to, every year I age, I'd like to say just as fit, or if not a little bit more fit.
Sure.
So I kind of use the CrossFit Open to see how I do. And I know we do benchmark workouts throughout the year.
Right.
And the great thing with CrossFit is I can measure what I did, say, with the Murph workout 5 years ago. I can see how am I comparing over the last 4 or 5 years with that one particular workout that we do every year.
Okay.
So my goal,
have you improved?
I can honestly say that I've actually done better over the years.
Wow. Okay. So
it's really fascinating. Every year I've aged just by coming and doing the workouts. I've actually been able to stay just as fit, if not better.
Gotcha.
Get better in some movements and do certain things that I've never been able to do before.
Okay.
But the other part to your question is, there's certain things that I won't do. Yeah, there are a few things that I just won't do just because of my age.
Right.
You do age, and your joints don't move quite as well and that kind of thing. But there's a few things like muscle ups. I'm not going to do ring muscle ups. I'm not going to do anything like that. But most of the movements that we do, I'm able to do them in some form. So.
Okay. Cool. And then what is your this can be either a barbell movement or a gymnastic movement, but what's your favorite movement, period, since you've been doing CrossFit?
I'll give you one of each.
Okay.
Today we did one of them, which was deadlifts.
Deadlifts, okay.
I love deadlifts. So my short-term goal today was to do as many rounds as I could and do those deadlifts unbroken every set.
Okay.
That was just a lot of fun for me. Today as far as body weight movement, it's pull-ups.
Pull-ups.
I tend to do strict pull-ups just because that's the way I've always done them.
Right.
Everybody's trying to get me to do kick pull-ups, but 5 years I've just resisted.
Okay. Hey, as long as you're getting the work done. And the final question that we have for you this afternoon, or this evening, so what is your favorite aspect of CrossFit as a whole?
Well, I'll tell you, there's a lot of aspects of CrossFit that I equally love. Just the sense of community that you get here at CrossFit Mobile, and I know that the sport of CrossFit in general is like this everywhere you go. I've been to other CrossFit gyms in other states when I'm out of town, and you're always welcome. They seem to have a commonality about their fitness goals. It's not just a gym, it's a lifestyle. It's something to incorporate into your life. We go to parties, birthday parties together. We have fundraisers together. We do workouts together every year. We celebrate whatever we can and try to raise money for different charities and those types of things. So I've never been able to experience that in another gym the way we have here at CrossFit Mobile. And I think that keeps people coming back. It keeps people loyal. and it makes staying fit and healthy a lot of fun.
Sure.
You know, so there's so many aspects to it that it's hard to pick just one. I think it's the whole experience.
Okay.
And that I've really enjoyed it, and I think it'll probably be a part of what I do, you know, for the rest of my life.
Okay.
But I'll somehow incorporate it.
Okay.
As long as I can. Yeah.
Well, cool.
What I do every week.
All right. Phillip, thank you for your time. Enjoyed having you on the member spotlight. Are you on social media at all? Can we find you on Facebook or Instagram, any of that crazy stuff?
Look at Instagram sometimes.
Okay.
Thank you, KP. I enjoyed it.
All right. Thanks, Phillip.
Bye-bye.